Apple, the company, not the fruit, is a dumb company that does stupid things that people would offend their lives with. Okay, where do I begin? $999 stand. $1,000 for a stand. You know, it's not actually that much. They're just charging a bunch because, ooh, it's a pro working computer, so they're expecting people to think that it justifies the price. Apple also charges outrageous prices for its phones. Want the newest one? $800! And that's just for the basic model. A new one every year is also just not worth it. The upgrades have like nothing new. The stupid marketing for the iPhone 12 is like, ooh, look, it's purple. So pretty. Shut up! I just want to know how much more powerful the new phones are and what features they have, and they don't change much. Samsung does this too though, but like, there's more Android options than there are Apple. Now their newest pitch is, ooh, iPhone 16 has AI. Wow, AI, the corporate buzzword that nobody actually cares about. And even if you do like AI, they're only adding it to the iPhone 16s. Apple says it's because they need the higher 8GB of RAM, but like, do you really believe that? It might be true considering how Samsung phones are only getting all the AI features if they have similar RAM levels, but it's still kind of annoying. Speaking of RAM, want to upgrade it in your Apple computer? Too bad, you can't. Should have bought the hundreds of dollars more upgrade if you wanted more. A major downside of Apple computers are you can't build them yourself. You just have to go with whatever overpriced options they have. Like, the great thing about like buildable computers is that you can just upgrade the parts whenever you want. You can get more RAM, you can get more storage, you can get more, like literally anything. You can just do whatever you want with it. But with Apple computers, you're just stuck with what you have, unless you want to buy like a whole new one. And that sucks. I get that some people don't want to like build their own computer, but they should learn how. They should just learn. Like, come on, people. The internet exists for a reason. Apple devices are also difficult to repair. Apparently this is better with the iPhone 16s, but who knows if it'll stay that way. What I really don't like about Apple is their UI. Personally, I think the Apple UI is too restricted. Like, you couldn't even freely put apps where you wanted to in the home screen until recently. And while the phone UI is fine, it's pretty looking, I'll admit that, the Mac UI is not. I haven't had much experience with it, but the bit I do, I just prefer Windows. Windows feels like you have more freedom and more customizability. Windows is more vulnerable to viruses, apparently, but if you know what you're doing, you should just be able to avoid them. Just don't download sketchy things, bruh. Turn off auto-download. A big problem I have with Apple, though, is that once you're in their ecosystem, it's hard to get out of it. All Apple devices work great with each other, but you throw Android or Windows into there and everything is a mess. My church is stuck in the Apple ecosystem. If they wanted to change, they'd have to redo like everything. The lighting, the presentation setup, check-in software, file sharing, probably more because I only know what they use in their youth group. You also get lots less freedom with what you can download on their phones. Like, imagine not being able to download APKs and viruses, I mean just APKs. Also, is it just me or are Apple fanatics just the most annoying people? Like, you go online in some video about Apple doing something scummy, like charging hundreds of dollars for RAM you can't upgrade later, and people will be so insistent Apple has to charge that much, and that we Android and Windows users are just salty we get viruses and have a slightly worse user interface or something. Oh, and finally, their stupid Apple mouse. It's so dumb. They still have the stupid charging port on the bottom, so you can't use it while charging. Apple fans will go, dude, just charge it at night, dude. Well, it's not like you're going to always remember to charge it. If it's low and you don't know it and it dies, you're just stuck charging it for a bit. I don't see why they can't put the port on the side at all. Also, the lack of a scroll wheel sucks. Like, you have to slide your finger just right to scroll, but at least you can use another mouse, I guess. There's my take on Apple. I've only ever owned a tablet from them, not really anything else, and I don't really plan on owning another thing from them. If you liked my nitpicking, maybe subscribe. I plan on making more random videos like these. If you're a hardcore Apple fan and want to slam me for everything wrong I said, feel free to leave a comment. That would definitely not help the algorithm or something. Anyways, have a good day. Love y'all. See ya. Bye. Head cheese.